I'm joined now by James Sung. He's Chief Strategist for Zocus Strategic Marketing. Uh, James, how has self-care grown in China? What have you seen and experienced there? And what are Chinese doing and buying when it comes to taking better care of themselves?
Well, the growth of self-care is really driven by the millennials. And the millennials now, it used to be that they were interested in having an iPhone. And this is actually kind of funny because there's a correlation between poor iPhone sales now and the wealth that the millennials are accumulating. And they're getting better jobs, they're stressing out. And as a result, they're more interested in experiences now and not so much in products. So what we can see is that they're getting more invested in massages, in different spas, gyms, and all of these are actually very expensive in China. Coming from the U.S., I had a LA Fitness membership for 19.99 a month, and I had a little bit of a sticker shock here in China when I first came here, and they wanted $500 a year or more, paid in full before I even joined. So there's definitely a demand, and the millennials are driving it, and everyone is getting healthier in China because of it.
What's the motivation, though, and how much do the images that people see, the perfection on social media, influence their self-care?
It's very relevant. In fact, this is why there's a new social media platform called Little Red Book, and it's really driving a lot of this because there's before there was Weibo, there's WeChat. Now, Little Red Book is all about showing off different products. It's a little bit like Pinterest, and there's definitely a lot of millennials that are on it, just searching for new products every day. I know my wife is constantly on there, and everything she sees on there, she's going directly to Taobao to buy. And we can see that there's some social media influencers like Jay Chow, who are promoting items on there. And even there was a viral video of him giving a eye massage to himself. And these are the things
Wow.
that they're interested in now, not the fast cars and big houses.
Well, a lot of people have more disposable income. We've talked about that at length. How much would you say is spent monthly on self-care? Is it now a part of people's regular budgets? And tell us more about the economy behind self-care and spending money to look good and to feel good.
Well, relatively speaking, it's a big part of people's budgets. Although in for some of the services like spas, on the low end you have just about $7 for an hour of a nice massage, but on the high end you have these high-end spas that are charging $1,000 or more for a membership that allows you to go a few times a month. And these are prevalent everywhere. I mean, you see them, just walking around China. They're all around the different all around the different shopping centers. We can also see that there's a lot of gadgets that are being popular now because of this. One of them is called this. It's the Dreamlight heat mask, and what this does is it has a battery-powered heating system that actually is that has heating coils on here so that you can sleep, and it takes out your the dark circles around your eyes. So there's a lot of these types of products and a lot of these services now that are so popular. Also, prevalent now are sleeping pods. So sleeping pods are, by the hour booking at shopping malls or office complexes, and there are companies that are getting very big valuations as well. Some of them are smart sleeping pods where you scan a QR code and then you go in and you rest, because rest is so important now in China. Before it used to be all about the 12-hour, 18-hour work days, but now it's sleep is important. And even at the high-end shopping malls, they have custom tailored with concierge service, sleeping pods for about $20 an hour.
Wow. James, you should have showed me that eye thing a long time ago. Send me one of those, please. Thank you so much, James Song in Shenzhen.